believing.
A young man who had been raised as an atheist was training to be an Olympic diver. The only religious influence in his life came from his outspoken Christian friend. The young diver never really paid much attention to his friend's sermons, but he heard them often. One night the diver went to the indoor pool. At the college he attended, the lights were all off, but as the pool had big skylights and the moon was bright, there was plenty of light to practice by. The young man climbed up to the highest diving board and, as he turned his back to the pool on the edge of the board and extended his arms out, he saw his shadow on the wall. The shadow of his body was in the shape of a cross. Instead of diving, he knelt down and asked God to come into his life as the young man stood. A maintenance man walked in and turned the lights on. The pool had been drained for repairs.
Short story. Elementary.
Two factory workers are talking. The woman says, "I can make the boss give me the day off." The man replies, "And how would you do that?" The woman says, "Just wait and see." She then hangs upside down from the ceiling. The boss comes in and says, "What are you doing?" The woman replies, "I'm a light bulb." The boss then says, "You've been working so much that you've gone crazy. I think you need to take the day off." The man starts to follow her, and the boss says, "Where are you going?" The man says, "I'm going home, too. I can't work in the dark."
Short story. Mother and girl.
One summer day, when tourists were lining up to enter a stately house, an old gentleman whispered to the person behind him, "Take a look at the little fellow in front of me with the poodle cut and the blue jeans. Is it a boy or a girl?" "It's a girl," came the angry answer. "I ought to know. She's my daughter. Forgive me, sir." "Apologized the old fellow. I never dreamed you were her father." "I'm not," said the parent with blue jeans. "I'm her mother."
Short story. Every year.
Joe Richards finished school when he was 18, and then his father said to him, "You've passed your examinations now, Joe, and you got good marks in them. Now go and get some good work. They're looking for the clever people at the bank in the town. The clerks they get quite a lot of money now." A few days later, Joe went to the bank and asked for work there. A man took him into a small room and gave him some questions on a piece of paper. Joe wrote his answers on the paper, and then he gave them to the man. The man looked at them for a few minutes, and then he took a pen and said to Joe, "Your birthday was on the 12th of June, Mr. Richards." "Yes, sir," Joe said. "What year?" the man asked. Joe said, "Oh, every year, sir."